This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the Longhorns against the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye. Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Nice throw, caught for a completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Get a collision here of two conferences, the ACC and the Big 12, who are trying to enhance their reputation and show that they can produce a national championship team here in a 12-team era.
Well, and Chris, what an opportunity that they don't have to face a Big 10 or SEC opponent here, but they get each other and an opportunity to move on and move one step closer to that title that they desperately want.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. Movement here from the tight end. They mix it up with a run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
He's got space. Has the first down, is still going. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Specht. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Breaking into the clear. Now here he goes. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. The Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it here. Got an open end zone ahead. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps for a leap, the finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
On the run here. Let's it go. Tight end makes the grab. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And the Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. From the shotgun, handoff inside, going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Becht. Here comes the pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got room to run. Look out. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To throw, it's Manning. He's running out of time here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down. Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Can he make it? Touchdown, Penn State. He's going to score.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Here comes the rush. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. The ball is caught.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He bought some time, now lets it go. Look out, he's got space ahead. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a 1st and goal here.
This tight end is certainly a playmaker, and that's a big completion here. Good throw by the quarterback, but what I love about it is it's setting them up for 1st and goal. Now it's about what you can do to pay this off, getting this ball into the end zone. They've got to get 6 out of this drive. Well,
they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Man, this this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. See what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. They bring him down short of that first down marker. Sets up a fourth down and decision time for this coach.
Deciding to run it on third down there and feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on fourth down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision.
Touchdown, Longhorns. They go to the air to reach the end zone. Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He's going to hand this off.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job. And you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end in the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
Grab near the sticks. It's Wallace. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Hands off to the left. Sees an opening. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Now the Longhorns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He runs it into the end zone. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds at the 26. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, their second. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's got a first down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle. No huddle now for the offense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Longhorns. A great catch and run for 6. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Becht. On the move now. And he just throws it away. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. An important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wallace. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. They bring them down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Oh, he's got open space. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Handoff running right. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. He's got a crease. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Incompletion makes it second down. Back to pass. It's Becht. The pass rush closing in. Looking right. This one caught. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got first and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier and a great tackle in the backfield.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Pass caught. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Penn State. A This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They'll try the right here. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion sets up an important third down play. Back to pass. It's Manning. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job.
He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the air, it's Becht. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. He's got some space. Look out. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Returner choosing to field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Scanning the field, it's Manning. It's a short completion to the tight end. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. He's got the 1st and still going. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Dropping back, it's Becht. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance that you have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to find it right here.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Manning. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. With sure hands, it's Brown. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Got to have your head on a swivel as a quarterback outside of the pocket. I feel like he does a nice job here, Chris. Look, he gets what he can get, and then he just gets down and avoids the big hit. That's a nice job.
Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Look out, he's breaking free.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll throw it now. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution, and they're able to take the lead.
Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Tackled at the 23. Brought it out. Tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On the ground, it's Martin. And he's brought down in what's going to be the final play of this game, and the defense can start to celebrate. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. This team just continues to impress back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're into the semifinals, and they look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship.